I never imagined I'd be the woman saying this, but here I am 8 years into marriage, 2 kids later, and yes, a threesome saved my marriage. Not just the kind you giggle about with your girlfriends after too many mimosas, but the real deal. But before you judge or cheer, let me take you back to how we even got there. Marriage was great until it wasn't. I've been married to a good man, a really good man. We were the fun couple once, passionate, crazy about each other, couldn't keep our hands to ourselves. But life happened fast. Then came back-to-back babies, our 2 adorable whirlwinds who are just a year apart. My body, my mind, my energy, everything shifted. Sex became mechanical. It became the last thing on my to-do list, then non-existent. I was buried under diapers, school runs, and laundry mountains. I stopped looking at him the way I used to. He didn't cheat. He didn't yell, but the silence between us grew louder. He noticed. Of course he did. He tried. He talked about missing the intimacy, missing me. We argued too. I heard him, but I didn't have the strength. My body didn't feel like mine anymore. I wasn't in the mood for anyone to touch me, let alone seduce anyone. He'd reach out at night, and I'd roll over, apologizing with a promise of maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. One day, I looked at him, really looked, and I saw a man still trying, still hoping, still showing up. I realized I was losing him, and I knew I had to show up, needed to show up, not just as a mom, but as his wife. I made a decision. I started doing the small things, reclaiming my body, buying lingerie that made me feel alive again, initiating touches, light teasing during the day. I flirted with him again. I brought back the spark in my own way. He noticed. He smiled more. He complimented me again. We were getting back to us. I even started researching ways to bring the spark back. That's when I stumbled upon a forum thread on married women spicing up their sex lives, and there it was. Threesomes. I didn't flinch. I read. I imagined. I didn't just want to seduce him, I wanted us to rediscover our wild, laughing, connected selves again. I didn't dismiss it. I didn't plan it. I just got curious. We were having one of our wine on the balcony nights when I dropped the question. So, what do you think about threesomes? He almost choked. Why are you asking? He laughed nervously. No reason. I smiled, but of course, I had a plan. Whoa, I've never done it. Some of my friends have mixed results. I just smiles and said interesting. A few weeks later, I surprised him with a night out. Nothing dramatic, just dinner and drinks. I booked a sleek room at a beautiful hotel with a cozy bar downstairs. I told him to just dress nice and bring an open mind. I secretly packed an overnight bag and arranged for my sister-in-law to babysit. He had no idea what was coming. He thought it was just a date night. I knew it was more. We had dinner, drinks, laughs. Then I saw her, a bar attendant with platinum blonde curls, flirty eyes, and a boldness I admired. She was watching him. He noticed. I noticed. She was clearly interested in him, and surprisingly, in me too. I decided to be bold, so I played along, while he stepped away to take a call. I walked up to her by the restroom and flirted shamelessly. I think you're gorgeous, I said. She smiled. So are you? Ever had fun with a married couple? She bit her lip. Only once. Would you be interested in joining my husband and me? She paused for a second. Tonight, if you're up for it. Room 506. Door unlocked in 30 minutes. Back in the room, I told my husband I had packed an overnight bag and we were staying the night. He was excited, thinking it was all about us, which it still was. He was already grinning when I began peeling his shirt off. I kissed him like I used to, touched him like I hadn't in years. His eyes were soft, full of love and surprise. We were already halfway to rediscovering each other when the door creaked open. She stepped in. Mind if I join you? I looked at him. He froze. I winked. All pleasure. What followed was more than physical. It was freedom, boldness, laughter, discovery, letting go, trusting each other again. We connected emotionally, spiritually, and sexually in a way we hadn't in years. We were laughing in bed like teenagers. We didn't make a habit out of it, but it opened us up in ways therapy never did. That night reminded us of our playfulness, our boldness, and our trust in each other. We didn't turn into a wild, swinging couple. That was a one-time thing. But it unlocked something between us that had been buried under diapers and duty. Do you need a threesome to save your marriage? Probably not. But maybe, just maybe, you need to be brave enough to fight for your joy, to rediscover each other, to get curious, to shock yourselves back to life. Would I recommend it? Not exactly. Every couple is different. What worked for us might not work for someone else. But here's what I will recommend. 1. Don't stop dating your partner. 2. Be brave enough to ask bold questions. 3. If something feels off, talk. And if talking doesn't work, act. 4. Reconnect with your own desires before trying to fulfill someone else's. Sometimes, saving a marriage takes something wildly unexpected, because after 8 years, 2 kids, and 1 unforgettable night, we're more in love than ever. For us, that unexpected moment didn't just save our marriage, it reignited it, and for that, I have no regrets.